Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so made a little bit of progress on a couple of things. The primary thing to note is that while I was away, I ended up doing a little bit of work on blade affinity grinding, mostly focused on first figuring out, okay, what is all the stuff that I have to do manually, such as taking on unique monsters and viewing heart-to-hearts, and what's the stuff that has to be handled, well, what's the stuff that can be handled by merc missions. And so as part of that, all Praxis had left was a single unique monster and taking on a literal one remaining normal monsters, so that was easy enough to work out. And as a result, well, there were a couple others that I had already taken on as well for, I believe, Cassandra and... who was the other one? I think it was... can't remember whether it was... because Praxis was one of them. I can't remember who the third one was, but still. Made a decent amount of progress there. And apart from that, I have accrued a few extra core crystals, and I'll be throwing them onto Zeke this time. And I went looking through affinity charts as well, because my first thought was, oh, if I want to upgrade a specific skill, I have to go to a specific kind of blade, right? Although, but then you actually go, hang on a minute, you actually look at the idea stat that'll actually be buffed. You need to pay more attention to that aspect as well. So, it seems that there is a degree to which one can influence another based on what kind of idea stat is in play. But still, as a result of that, it seems that just going for purely one particular mastery wasn't necessarily the right call. I should instead be focused more on potentially just unlocking... Actually, that might be not a bad idea, because there's apparently a few merc missions that award something like 200 or 200... I think 290 is the highest amount of trust you can get from that particular merc mission. I don't know how long said merc mission is, nor if it requires any specific blades to go along with it, because if memory serves, it's a DLC quest that requires Zenobia, Electra, and Herald, with the latter two requiring you to have their unique stuff maxed out to level 5, so I'd have to complete Electra's blade quest before I could even finish it. Still, by virtue of that, there is plenty to work through. So, with that in mind, the objective today, finish Percival's blade quest. And according to... Shut up. According to what I went looking for, it would seem that, according to Percival's merc mission, the next target for that group, that assassin group, is Pipunin, so we have to go rescue him. So let me go see to the mercs as always, and we'll be on our way. Pipunin, tell me, is it true you're involved with the Bloody Lobsters? That is gross misunderstanding. It's actually opposite. Pipunin fearful for own life. Explain. There is plot in place to get rid of me, to make sure dark secrets of ex-chairman Bana stay secret. And so, Bloody Lobsters get employed, and life of Pipunin now in danger. Right, I gotcha. It's not that you hired them, it's that you're their next target. Right, exactly. Pipunin not sleep a wink from stress. Is possible that friends wish to find Bloody Lobsters? That's right. In that case, please guard Pipunin. Assassins come to kill Pipunin for sure, then friends can capture them. You volunteer to act as bait? It seems like a good idea, but also kind of dangerous. It will be fine so long as I am here. And hopefully you drivers as well. You know it, Percival. We'll be there with bells on, and we'll keep Pipunin safe as anything. Life with Pipunin already threatens, so act as decoy, no big deal. Awesome, sounds like a plan. We think Bloody Lobsters most likely come in the night. Please assemble in front of Den of Pipunin on salvage deck at dead of night. No pressure then. I guess we just have to head up there right now then. Oh, late night, huh? Well, it's about to turn to late night. Anything I want to worry about? I suppose I can always just run the clock out instead. I'm trying to think if there's anything I could do while I'm here that would pass the time, though. Probably not, actually. That was a weird animation. Then again, it must have not quite been sure whether I actually was, well, gonna fall or not, so that's fair. Luckily, I only need to turn it a little bit, so off you go. Oh right, the salvage deck. There we go.
Oof.
Ah, so you live over here, huh? What was that? Oh, just one of those. I guess that's what appears at night? Never heard one appear, actually. The Punin sure is a sound sleeper. Is that what not sleeping awake looks like, no? Quiet now. They're here. We'll see if I'm ready to face them. Come to interfere with us again, Mr. Heartless George. Where is the man I want? He said to tell you to mind your own business. In that case, I will bring you down and draw him out. Haha, you can damn well try. Yeah! Off we go then.
Looks like we've been rumbled.
Oh wow, these guys are nothing. Here I was worried about having a non-standard team in play, but I guess I should really just be worried for them if I'm able to do that much with just a standard blade art. Bam! Ooh, poor Crystal. Oh, you act like an axe user, Akos. Okay. I'll keep that in mind if I ever need to swap out Pandoria for someone. Although, don't you use a bow normally, or was that somebody else? Actually, I thought you used a bow, though. I don't remember you ever using an axe.
Nice one, Percival. I can see that you move just like you did back then. I take back what I said. You have not changed in the slightest. It's just like that time. That time you disobeyed me, betrayed your friends, and tried to leave the bloody lobsters.
Thanks for absolving any guilt on his mind.
You don't, but it's exhilarating. The excitement of it. To think we might kill each other again. It thrills me like nothing else.
I thought I told you. I have no recollection of you at all.
You won't play along, huh? Well, I don't mind. The generous guy that I am, I will bury you with my own hands once more.
So is that
Just
how...
like I did 20 years ago.
I guess that's how Percival reverted to blade form then?
Foolish. Under the circumstances, you have no hope of winning.
Huh? Oh, you're relying on friends now. You, Percival? Really? Well, certainly I would have preferred to assassinate you. And with this crowd here, it'd hardly be a proper assassination. Oh, I suppose I could just wipe out the lot of them too, just like you would.
Oh, you're actually brought backup. Okay. Now your threats actually mean something. Good call.
There! Problem solved.
See? An intelligent bad guy. Is that so hard? Thank you, game.
Let's go then!
Unfortunately for you, I'm still grossly overleveled for this fight, even with this being Bringer of Chaos, so...
Get back!
Alright, let's rough him up. Alrighty. Unfortunately, Akos hasn't built up a whole lot of trust yet. I did make a bunch of love source recently just to make sure I'd have enough for everything else. But I haven't exactly had a chance to use it yet since Petroka has continued to elude me. That does a small heal to the party? Interesting. Also, you really should stop doing fights in crowded areas. Apparently your game has trouble keeping up with that. Look at this frame rate. This is ugly. It's affecting the game speed, damn it. Alright, I just upgraded Sheba's weapon too, so have fun with that. There we are. Alright, just hit him a bunch. Ah, it was only level 2 for Mikhail, huh? Makes sense. Alright, there's one. Who's next? Ah, knockback, huh? Ooh, another core crystal. I'll take that. Okay, what can I do off of that? Not much, apparently. Not that I need to. You know what? I may as well just hit the level 3 and call it a day then. Oh, don't even need to do that much, huh? Boom.
Yep.
No wonder why Zeke hasn't been present for any of this. I guess they expected me to finish this before, well, back in Chapter 5. Maybe Chapter 4.
Why the hell won't you end this?
I am not a killer. Not even when it comes to worthless scum like you.
Not a killer? Stop fooling yourself, boyo. Even if you don't kill me now, you can bet your ass someone will. Like that woman. Everyone dies sooner or later. Percival, your skills, they are made for ending people's lives. It's like you don't get it. It doesn't matter how many times you're reborn. A killer is what you are. Need proof? That burning desire you feel to kill me now is proof enough.
Projection much?
What's wrong? Do it. You hit me, don't you?
I don't think I've heard this music from the game before.
Will you? You can stop holding back and kill me already, Percival.
Do you want to die?
Do it and reclaim your past glory.
Good call. That won't actually kill, right?
I will not.
Exactly.
Dying here would be too easy an end for one such as you. No, you will live so that you can spend the rest of your life atoning for your sins.
That? Isn't that a fate crueler than death?
From a certain point of view, maybe.
Percival, you really are the heartless judge.
Depends on your perspective, I suppose, but still. Well done, friends. Thank you for saving Pipunin. Pipunin in your debt, and will certainly repay. One day. We only did what's right. No reward is necessary. Hey, Percival! Wait, meh! Welp. It like Percival not even listen when we talk about importance of teamwork. Tora and friends follow Percival. Pipunin keep up good work. Bye-bye then. Guess that's the end of that conversation. It was sketchy, but we pulled through. And we got our revenge. I'm sure Eleanora'd be pleased. It matters not. So long as there are those in need of judgment, I will continue to mete it out with this sword. That is all. Alright, straight into the point. Fair enough. Alrighty. All taken care of for that one. Yeah, definitely intended to be done earlier. So, what did I have next on my list? Okay. Actually, there were two things I wanted to... Actually, do I still have the correct formation? Because I've seen quests pop up in both Leftheria and the Cliffs of Mortha, but I don't know if they're still present based on my current arrangements. So I'm going to double check those real quick. If they are present, I'll go and claim them real quick. If they're not, I'll just move on.
We came a pretty long way, eh?
Onwards!
Alright, there's one of them that's unlocked. Well, available, I should say. I wonder who's required. I wonder what's required for that one.
I just got back this minute.
And it looks like I've got plenty to see to once that I get further along, so may as well attend to that right now. Give me a moment, boys, and we'll be starting that request. Well, that side quest, I should say. See what it entails, if nothing else. Hang on a minute, where did this one come from? No, seriously, how long has this been here? Did this literally just show up? Oh, wait a minute, is this in connection to that random fake vase thing that I heard about while attending to Godfrey's stuff? Oh, actually, yeah, it's sped up by assassination, which is one of Godfrey's skills. Huh. Well, at this point, all you have to do as far as manual work is take on a monster, so... Well, a unique monster, so at least as far as I know. I already taken care of your heart-to-heart, then. Well, either way, so Fire Mastery is required for this one, huh? Well, that makes things easy, at least for that decision. And then we need a 30+ strength blades, which is a little trickier to manage. Actually, Korra only has a heart-to-heart to view, but, well, more on that in a moment. Let's see... Who did I have written that needs to work on stuff? Memory serves. Actually, let's see. Who do I have written down here that needs to work on stuff? Alright, actually Telos can be sent off. Because it's going to take a while to get through her nonsense, so may as well have her start working on that now. Unless I already sent her off. I must have. I think another candidate is Vess.
Mercenaries have a sort of bad rep. don't they?
Alrighty. And then I suppose I can just go down the list for
Yes, sir!
my remaining blades.
I won't let you down.
Oh, and we're done. Alright, you guys have fun. I'll figure out who to assign to Nia later.
You know, I almost missed being a million miles from nowhere.
Sheba, why did you take us all the way out here?
Guess that answers my question.
Have you no eyes in your heads, peons? Behold, these magnificent white sands, this crystal clear lake, and the mansion at the lakeside. What better place for the perfect vacation? Is this not the summer paradise that you longed for? The dream island destination that makes you the envy of your peers?
Your eyes are closed. So,
Wait, why is there absolutely nothing here? And to think...
Oh, you're playing this music again?
It cost us 1 million gold to become the owner of this island.
Wait, that's what that was for?
A million?
You mean to say you bought this island?
From who?
Saved up the money over a long period of time.
That's what you needed that treasure trove
Intended to
for?
purchase an opulent mansion on a small, cozy island, and then we would gather the loveliest women from around the world to our paradise.
The hell am I watching?
Eat, drink, and be merry. It was our dream come true. What are
Who
we
the
to do
hell was
with
your
this
original
dreary,
driver for this to be your
desolate
inclination?
excuse for a landmass?
Looks like you've been had.
Yep. It's clear that Sheba tricked.
You are indeed correct. We have been well and truly deceived.
Model pop in on the
That
teacup,
Ardainian
really?
black-feathered fool. He robbed us of our money and made off with it.
Black feathered.
Black-feathered fool.
What? You didn't buy it from a Turkin?
On merchant. I see. It seems you can identify.
I mean, a Nopon is possible too, but
That makes things simple.
Right. All we've got to do is get the money back from them. Come on, Chira.
Mia, Morag, Brigid,
of course.
you will lend us your aid.
Goes without saying, really.
If we leave this merchant to his own devices, there are sure to be more victims.
You know what? That's
We should
fair.
get this over with as quickly as possible.
Oh, our beloved friends! You alone would treat us with such kindness. As proof of our gratitude, let us welcome you into the uppermost echelons of our entourage.
Nah, you're alright there.
Indeed, I don't think I'm befitting of such a position.
That's a very polite way to turn it
Agreed.
down.
It's the thought that counts.
'Tis a shame, truly.
Why are you like this?
But it matters not. That impudent feathered fool, on the other hand. How dare that dirty, dopey-looking creature toy with our delicate feelings? Justice will be served, we swear.
The hell am I even watching?
Come, beloved friends, let us make for Alba Cavenich, the imperial capital. Ah, peons and beasts may carry the luggage. I expect you to pull your weight.
Excuse me?
One of those peons is your driver. And the other one is also capable of being your driver, just for the record. Tora, though, I'm not gonna dispute that. It's funny.
Happy to report, mission 1.
Clearly it's funny when it's against Nopon, right?
Nicely done.
That's how it works. Totally. Give me a sec. So what exactly is the quest down here, then? Because there was one quest up there, but I wonder what this one's related to. Defense system activated. Garasha's Sovereign detected in vicinity of Highway 8. Eliminate Garasha's Sovereign from Highway 8 to claim reward. What's that's all about? Okay. Color me intrigued, I suppose. Huh. Actually. Where's that written down? Let's see. Well, I was planning on doing at least some Blade quest, at some other quest at some point during today's session, but you know what, we may as well let this be that then. Alright. So, what are my targets? Highway 8, so I have to go over that way? Alright, let me just rough up what I need to and we'll be on our way. Alright, I guess that's all from that one.
The fruits of training.
Oh yeah, I needed to confirm that so I could actually make progress on other things, right? Oh, you've got a heart-to-heart I need to view as well, huh? Poetic license, huh? Alright, let me just mark that off as another thing to deal with for you. I wonder where that'll require me to go. Either way. Oh, excellent.
My confidence surges.
Oh yeah, and Perdido needs to view his nonsense as well. All in due time, right? All in due time.
I can go.
Wait, another one? What are all these? No, seriously, what are all of these? Strength 35 plus? Is this just stuff related to Godfrey in general? Let's see, Water Mastery. Xion, I think, only needs to take on... Actually, yeah, most of my strong water blades have actually been maxed out at this point.
I'll finish the
Well,
job.
let's see.
Reporting.
Let's at least get the Water Mastery part figured out.
Sure.
And then I just need to throw a couple strong blades in play? Okay, who needs it then? Let's see, Telos is elsewhere. Guess I can pull Bess back in.
Sort of bad rep, don't
Actually,
they?
Godfrey's almost done, right? Perfect.
I'll do it.
Have fun. Wonder if that'll be related to anything else. Actually, while I'm up here, may as well attend to this, right? Because I was just gonna use this to drop down there and deal with it, so may as well view this while I'm up here.
Who would have thought a place like this existed under the Cloud Sea?
Yeah. Us salvagers dive deep, but I've never dreamed there'd be this enormous space down here.
You'd be hard-pressed finding another place as vast as this, that's for sure.
Did people live here once, do you think? If the whole space is filled with buildings like the ones around here, there must have been a heck of a lot of people living in them.
True that. And the number of people aside, can you imagine the work it would take to cover this whole place in buildings?
I can hardly imagine. I've salvaged a whole bunch of treasures over the years with functions we could never figure out. If this world is where they came from, I've got to say it makes sense.
In any age, the ambitions of men build civilization up, and those same ambitions bring it crumbling down.
That's so tragic.
Why is this place in ruins, anyway?
Alright, let's see. We went with this one last time, so let's go here next.
Because of the Cloud Sea?
You think the Cloud Sea appeared one day and covered the whole thing up?
Yeah. The crops wouldn't have grown anymore, so people would have had to leave. And everyone would have wound up living above the Cloud Sea instead.
That actually is a plausible explanation.
Does that make sense?
I've got a feeling it's the other way around. You're saying the Cloud Sea caused problems here, so people wound up living on the Titans. But I think the problems here came first, and that's how the Cloud Sea and the Titans were made. And once it became uninhabitable, they went and made a new place to live.
What do you think, Mia?
Well, let's see. Who freaking knows?
Of course, that's your response.
I mean, this stuff must have happened more than just centuries ago. How are we meant to have any idea?
Well, that's why we're speculating, right?
Yeah, let him have this, Nia.
Yeah, but I reckon it's a waste of time. We still know barely anything about this place. If we want to work stuff out, we should search for more clues.
Well, that's a fair point.
No, don't be reasonable, be funny.
This place is beyond anything we've imagined, after all.
To be honest, I think it's actually kind of exciting.
Alrighty then, so that one's seen too. Only got 3 more on my list of stuff with overlaps, so we'll see what else we run into along the way. Alrighty, back to it. Alright, that ended up proving to be relatively straightforward. So, what was that just showed up for Perun? Useful.
If I can aid our cause.
Yeah, right, I'll need to deal with that at some point. Unfortunately, that has overlap with someone else, if memory serves. Who does it have overlap with? Where is it? It has overlap with Elma. Right, that's what I was eager to try and get her on side. Unfortunately, well, you saw how that worked out. Alright, so I have to go down in order to keep this going?
In my experience.
Okay, then. Retrieve the goods found in the evacuation center. Alright.
Oof!
Still further down, huh? Okay, so we've reached the same altitude. Oh, I see. They're over there. Okay. I'm trying to remember if I have access from this direction or not. It looks like I should, but if memory serves, there's a grate here. Huh, looks like I'm wrong. So I just have to open this up, huh? Rusted old watch. That was it? I wonder what that rusted old watch is for. So, is that treated as a... Well, whatever the case may be, maybe we'll find answers to that as we continue along. Out of curiosity, is there anything else through the land of Mortha now that I have that? It would appear not based on just the markers I have. So in that case, I want to take care of something while I've got the time. And to be specific, a bunch of heart-to-hearts should have opened up as a result of... Well, a bunch of heart-to-hearts are barring the way for pretty much everyone. Oh yeah, I already took care of this one, didn't I? Really should have noticed the lack of a symbol. I'm pretty sure there's... The last thing that Agathe specifically needs
Where do we
in
go
order
from
to be
here?
finished
Darkness
is a heart-to-heart. So, by virtue of that,
Better stay alert.
we may as well get over there and view it. I'm not sure if it's this one or a different one, but either way, we'll see to the mercs real quick, and then we'll go ahead and view a heart-to-heart or two.
I'll be sure to whip it out next time.
Alrighty.
My flames are at their brightest right now.
Sublime. Your F.
Yeah, we've heard that before. And right on cue, there's another one. Huh, 40 plus, oh boy. Kind of surprised that all these are appearing now, honestly, but either way.
I withdraw
Okay, so strength of 40 plus, but it looks like I don't need too much in that respect. Let's see. Well, I can just bring Vess along in order to hit that part.
Sort of bad rep, don't they?
And Earth Mastery. Let's see what kind of overlap there is.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. Okay then. Looks like my efforts to try and get Petroka onto Morag have borne fruit, if nothing else. Alright, I guess to deal with the rest then, we'll just pull someone in with Dark Mastery just to speed things up a little bit more. And then we'll call it there. Let them have their fun. Go! Alright, that'll be done swiftly. Now, because I guess we can go ahead and view this heart-to-heart.
What's here?
Ooh! Mia's done!
Fishy.
Alright. Okay, I don't have to worry about Nia at all as far as her thought cloud now, right? Excellent. So Morag and Zeke are the only ones remaining. Alright, I can just keep handing new blades back and forth between those two. Very nice. Alright, let's see what this has to say for itself. Alright, we do need Agathe in play for this one, so let's go ahead and bring her to bear.
I hope I'll live up to your expectations.
What's the deal, Agate?
Take a look at this.
And what is this?
The walls and floors of these ruins, what do you think they're made of?
Metal?
Just rocks? I thought so too at first. Just regular stone, hewn and stacked, right? But with natural materials, processed and put together, you'd expect some flaws, some deformations somewhere. And with this ruin shooting up into the sky like this, even small variations at ground level would cause it to tilt over.
So how do you reckon it got made?
Well, the treated blocks were stacked up into the sky with perfect accuracy and no errors. That much is true. But the strength of it is unparalleled. Over hundreds, thousands, or tens of thousands of years, the walls and floors didn't break or become brittle.
Amazing work by people from age past.
At our level of technology, it's unimaginable. I marvel at the minerals and materials used to create this site, though I don't pretend to understand them.
Oh, that's how you're looking at this then. Fair enough.
The whole world tree is a mystery for sure.
Someone sounds excited.
Obviously. I'm curious about the construction, of course, but more than that, I love the adventure of it. Just thinking about the ancient people who built this place, about their hopes and dreams, and these symbols I can't read. Are they knowledge? Are they a warning? All these objects made of materials I've never seen before. Just being here makes me feel so alive, makes my mind soar.
I get that. Bang on.
I can't even imagine how many people had to
Hey,
work on
turn down the music over here. We're trying to have a conversation.
even just this wall.
Is this a video game or a sports bar?
Hours, if not days. All of these people's blood, sweat, and tears sealed in these walls of stone.
So this place is like a testament to the wills of the ancient people.
That's certainly one way to look at it, although I guess we don't know the reason for why they even built this in the first place.
That's a nice way to put it. But yes, this wonderful lasting tribute is one of a kind on Allrest. We should make sure to search the ruins thoroughly and find all we can about the ancient inhabitants.
Alrighty then. Relatively straightforward then. And with that, I believe you are done as far as your blade affinity. Yep.
Observation is the key to adventuring. Fighting by you all this time made me into who I am. Thank you.
Rather impressive.
There we go. Alright, now that that's seen to, I guess next up on the docket, let's go view that heart-to-heart that supposedly changes a lot whenever you view it before or after entering Elysium. I believe it's just this one, right?
We've arrived. Where do we go from here?
Nowhere.
Say, Rex, do you really think that place is Elysium?
It's a tough sell for sure. That barren wasteland is nothing like the paradise in the fairy tales.
To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. The Elysium I saw first was a warm place, full of sunlight and greenery.
Makes you wonder how they even got water up there in the first place. Got it to circulate properly anyway.
Do you think that Elysium still exists somewhere else?
No. We definitely made it to the right place.
Then what? You think the paradise Elysium was never anything more than a dream?
I don't think we can say that for sure. Perhaps what Rex saw was how Elysium truly was, long ago.
Long ago?
Yes. A vision of an older Elysium, taken from within someone's memories.
I mean, that is technically what Pyra's memory of it is.
So our chum here was dreaming about someone else's memories. That's pretty freaky stuff.
Yes, it's certainly far from an ordinary phenomenon.
If the passage of time could turn the Elysium I saw into that, maybe Ulrich could end up like that too someday.
Indeed. It is the same as the Torn Titan we saw in Moritha. All things deteriorate over time.
But time isn't the threat right now. Malos could turn Ulrich into a wasteland like that any time.
True enough. And I dare say neither we humans nor even the Titans themselves could survive in such a world.
I mean, that is the idea for Malos.
That's why we have to stop him, no matter what.
That's the spirit I like to see, chum. I thought you might be depressed that Elysium wasn't all you hoped, but I guess I needn't have worried.
Rex is not so weak as to let something like this set him back. His strength of will is what has carried us all this far.
Well, what's up with you two all of a sudden? There's no point flattering me, you know.
Don't fret, chum. You just keep doing what you always do.
Yes, keep forging our path ahead. We're counting on you.
No pressure. Huh, not even given an option for dialogue on that one. Curious.
Mission complete.
Very well done.
Friends returned safely!
And, I guess it gives me an excuse to look at this again already. This must only appear later if it was focused around refugees. Okay, fair enough. Although it looks like Percival's running out of stuff that he can improve on that basis. So let's see if he gets thrown any more.
Mike, I'll show you how to put it.
Yeah.
Mike, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll protect you.
I've still got to wait.
Still more, huh? 45 plus. Oh god. You're asking for strength 45 plus, knowing full well that there are very few blades that can actually make that. And that's what you're giving me as a reward for it. You have problems, game. You are a problem, game. Oh well. Actually, at this rate, I'll be finished with Vess's blade affinity before I'm actually done with this all. Okay, we'll start with Wind Mastery, see what overlap there is. Well, actually, I think Anthony needs to work on a couple of things, so that'll be fine.
My role.
And then we need another Knuckle Claw. I guess I could use that original blade. Well, I think that's the original common blade that I have. I haven't been too focused on keeping blades around after all, so... Let's see. Just need to work on Morag and Zeke at this point, so I should favor their blades over everyone else's. Alright, we'll see how it works out then. Okay.